Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, Universe's Plan for You Right Now. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We are also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with the meadowlark. We have pile number 2 with the bison. And we have pile number 3 with the earthworm. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your sep readings. This reading is sponsored by Starlight Evolution, 2 healers that I personally love and trust. They are easy in the top 3 best healers that I have crossed paths with the last 10 years. And promoting them gives me free sessions, which is great. So you'll find them on their website, starlightevolution.com, and the coupon code ANGEL10 gives you 10% discount. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to this reading. So Universe's plan for you right now. We are going to see what that is together. You felt drawn to the meadowlark. We're going to just put it in the corner whilst we prepare the first part of your reading, because we're going to take one of these cards. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards. We are going to take 2 of these cards, and we're going to start with reading those messages until we continue with some oracle cards I have prepared, and probably even some more tarot cards if there's time and if it feels right. Mostly if it feels right. So let's see here what we got for you. That was too many cards. What is Universe's plan for pile number 1 right now? Okay, wow, they all came together here. 6 cards. Let's start with these as well, and we're going to take 2 of these. So what is Universe's plan for pile number 1 right now? Okay. We got some cards. Let me just adjust my chair a little bit. Okay, that's good. Back to the meadowlark card. Let's see what we got here behind the tape. We have protect. How can I safeguard what is sacred to me? We have earth element, we have fire element. How can I safeguard what is sacred to me? Protect. We have seahorses here with amble, with contentment. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous right now. Waiting, protecting, safeguarding. Okay. Okay, there's something. I'm getting some messages, but late. Look at this 2 cups. Okay. We have 4 of wands. Wow, this is so good. We have judgment. Wow, this is great. Yeah, let's just start with these, and then we have 3 more here where we can put them here. Yeah, let's put them here. So, Universe's plan for you right now. 2 of cups, 4 of wands. This is a celebration here. 2 of cups. I want to do these 2 cards as well. So let's do that. Just to be sure here. We have Mars in Leo with egotism. And we have the 5th house here. The house of creativity. the house of fortune, romance, play, fun, pleasure, and we have a rooster, and we have Leo, and we have egotism, and we have Mars. So something is fiery here. You're protecting something here. And look at this chess here, the chess game. And once again, Mars in Gemini, in the 3rd house. A chess game here. So you're protecting something here, it seems. And the reason why I didn't want to like go on with the messages is because I feel like I want to be sure to get the message right. There's something very sacred to you. And with the meadowlark here, there's something that you are expressing in some way, or you're meant to express in some way. And it's kind of like with 4 of Wands and 2 of Cups, it seems like it's going to be very successful. With Judgment here as well, it seems like it's going to be very successful, but it's like waiting for the right time to publish almost. If there's something you're going to publish. 5th house is the house of creativity. But we also have competition here with Mars in Leo and egotism and decision here with the chess game. So it's like you have to, universe's plan for you right now is to help you to navigate and protect what is sacred to you until the divine timing comes. When I keep hearing like published, something is meant to be published. Of course, not all of you are waiting to publish something. It could be when something is meant to happen. Like it feels like it's some type of event. And it could be a publishing event, but it could be another event of any type, any decision maybe that you're going to make. Maybe it's an important decision that you're going to make. 2 of Cups, can be talking about signing a contract, signing a deal, 2 parts, shaking hands. It's also the card of soulmates, 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands here. Look at this. If we look at this from a love perspective, this is something very good happening. It could even be a marriage with the 2 of Cups and 4 of Wands. So, of course, for not all of you, it's going to be, it seems to be, however this applies to you, it seems to be a very happy event. And it seems to be something that is very sacred to you. And that's also been very important to protect from, I don't know, but maybe there is some competition with the rooster here and egotism. Maybe there is some competition. And with Leo, Mars in Leo. Actually, we're moving into Mars in Leo, I think. Mars is in Virgo now. Yeah, Mars has been in Leo already. It's in Virgo. Or it's in Libra, I mean. Mars is right now in Libra. So anyways, let's put that to the side. But you have Mars 2 times here. And Mars, planet Mars is about competition and war and aggression. So this is interesting. So we have competition, war, and aggression here. We have a chess game here showing, you have to use your mind. We have Gemini in the 3rd house here. Gemini belongs in the 3rd house together with Mercury. So there's a lot of, you need to be clear in your mind, but there's also seems to be like a lot of trickery. Yeah, that's what I hear, like a lot of trickery. And then it says waiting rather than acting is going to be the most advantaged now. But not just waiting, also protecting and safeguarding what is sacred to you. Because then it seems like with 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and Judgments here, then it seems like there's going to be some type of launch. Or with Judgment, when we have Judgment, this is a complete change in the situation. It's a complete awakening of the situation. If the door was closed, Judgment shows the door is open. So the door is open, and it brings you celebration here with the 4 of Wands. It brings you, shaking hands, and everybody's happy, and this is happiness. Yeah, this is happiness. This is things going the way that you want to. So universe's plan for you right now is to guide you. And it seems to be, there is definitely divine timing here at play. How can you win. Yeah, like winning this game. And the thing is, like, you are meant to be the winner, but it's like, why do I feel like you have to protect something? You have to hide something. You have to safeguard something. Let's look at these cards. Here we have the Fool. I mean, look at this. I mean, nice. We have the Devil. Yeah, okay, there we have it. The Devil. And we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, okay, so this is almost shows the shadow in this good fortune that is coming to you through something that is important and sacred to you. Maybe even through something that you have created with the 5th house here. But the 5th house is also the house of romance. So I'm getting 2 scenarios here, pile number 1. One scenario is this is a love situation, and this is about protecting that sacred love from envious people, from past, I don't know, just protecting it in some way. Maybe eloping and getting married. You know, the angels are singing for you here, but somehow protecting that love. And it's gonna be some type of very positive evolvement of that love relationship. That's definitely what I see. But it's like it's almost like you need to trick some energy to escape to your paradise where nobody can touch you anymore. Does that make sense? The other scenario that I'm getting here is you have some type of creative voice, and something is very sacred to you. It is your legacy, maybe your creative legacy, or something that you're creating and you want to publish it, or you want to, like, somehow it's meant to, you know, with the Four of Wands, a marriage, you invite people, because Four of Wands really talks about marriage. One side of it, that card, it could also be celebration, and, you know, the Four of Wands can also talk about stability. So somehow it feels like, you know, and with the Fool here, like there's like something with like showing that to the world in some way, but there is like competition here. There's prying eyes, maybe this also talks about you having to leave or cut somebody out of your life or your business or a partner, and it's just like, so it's like really separating you from what is pulling you down. So if this is a love situation going on here, or if this is a creative situation, work situation, something like that going on here, a big event, and that you're heading towards publishing something, it's both, whatever scenario, it is about guiding you away from what I feel is like almost pulling you down. In Mars, in ego and war and competition, to help you make the right decisions and move into the judgment here. Move into the doors that was closed, completely open. And getting away from the attachments, from this attachment or the energies that somehow has, I keep feeling like keep pulling you down, or maybe, you know, pulling you down or affecting a relationship in a bad way, or affecting your business in a bad way, or making you scared of showing yourself, or why does it feels like you have to escape to your paradise, to your safe haven, where you almost, it feels like you have risen above this problem and you have moved away from these people or competitors or whatever this is. So it's like getting you to win the chess game here. But to win the chess game, you also have to not tell anyone your next move. So it is like a little bit, and also with Gemini here, you know, this air sign that on the negative side can be, you know, gossiping and a little bit more on the superficial side, but on the positive side, you know, have a very creative mind and is very good in solving things, and definitely can win a chess game here. So there's, this is like guide you to not put your foot, or to not put your chess piece in the wrong place here, because you are moving towards the judgment here. See, the angels are singing for you here, calling you to come here. We have the Fool here, so something is starting, it's meant to become a new beginning. But the Fool, from a shadowy aspect here, together with the Devil and the Nine of Swords, is also kind of like warning you a little bit for something that, like, just keep feeling like there's some type of person, energy, past problem, contract deal that you're stuck in. I don't know what, that is like almost like it feels like it wants to pull you down beneath the surface, and you have to plan a little bit and almost play stupid with the Fool. Yeah, almost play stupid a little bit to trick them. So universe's plan for you right now is to guide you, like I said, through this to your safe haven, to your paradise, where all the good things that you have been waiting for, the door that was closed is completely open, and you're going to start to enjoy and celebrate all your success now. You won over whatever competition this was, whatever this was, you won over it, and maybe even there are people here celebrating with you. Maybe there's a loved one celebrating with you. Lion, leadership. Look at this. We have both the rooster, which is a typical leader animal, and we have the lion. And we had Leo here, Mars in Leo. Yeah, Mars in Leo is a very powerful leader, actually. Mars in Leo is a powerful leader from the shadowy aspect. It can be a very difficult person. Yeah, very difficult person. But from the light aspect, it can be a very charismatic and powerful leader. So yeah, this is like you. So it's like you are hiding somehow like you are working behind the scenes, and you're getting ready. You are getting ready. You're waiting for the right time, and you are dealing with things like you are. So I keep feeling like winning over your competition, winning over your competition. You are gaining power, you are gaining wisdom and energy, you're getting ready with your project here maybe, and then you're launching it, or then the divine timing is here, and then you go after it, and then you come to this paradise, this safe haven, and you reach a lot of success. Yeah, that is what I hear. We have, look at this frog. Stepping into your power. Yeah, I think there's a thunder outside. Yeah, see? Thunder, the god, Thor, the god of thunder. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Yeah, I'm from Sweden here. Stepping into your power. Don't take a back seat in your story. It is time to step up. Yeah, so somehow you're going, look at this, the lion leadership, the frog stepping into your power. So somehow it's like you're waiting for the divine timing so that you can step up here. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to step up. And why do I keep on feeling like you have competition, and that you're going to win over your competitors, and there is some attachment between you and your competitors here, or you are your enemies? Who are your enemies? I don't know. It could even be a shadowy aspect of yourself, that is your enemy. Maybe you're fighting a part of yourself, with Gemini here being a little bit, twins, twin sign, being a little bit schizophrenic. Yeah, I love all zodiac signs, and if you listen to my readings, I talk about shadow and light aspects when it comes to all signs. So there's no personal, I don't have a personal vendetta or something against any signs. So yeah, anyways, so it could be an inner fight that you have with yourself, with the Nine of Swords. It's like, I can't shut that mind down, but somehow, and you need to be like very smart to, what is it called? Outsmart yourself, or to win over yourself. But there's definitely some type of like enemy. I keep feeling like enemy competition that you're like winning over. But it is a little bit like, okay, you have to be smart. Yeah, you really have to be smart here. You have to know when to wait. You have to know when to take action. And at the same time, you need to protect your energy, your mind, your secrets. I don't know what the secret is, but like what your next step is. yeah, like the chess game, you need to protect that, what your next step is. But I keep feeling the judgment here with the angels singing. This is where you're moving towards. And look how the judgment shows here. You're freed from the 9 of Swords. And this door is open. You're in your lion leadership role. You are stepping into your power with frog here. You're not taking a back seat in your story. It's time to step up. So you will step up. Could even be somebody think they have won over you, but no, it's like you're planning something here. I wouldn't say revenge, but you're planning how you can take like it's your time to step up. Yeah, this is what it is. You're always evolving. This is another glow up. Yeah, that's what's happening. Pile number 1. You are gonna have a big glow up here. And it's like you were the ugly duckling. It was you were the ugly duckling, and you became the swan. So, and you're hiding yourself. Nobody knows you're the swan. And all of a sudden you come to the ball and you're the swan. It's pretty funny because somehow, I ended up watching, this very old movie, She's All That, on Netflix this morning. Yeah. And, this is about the nerd that becomes the popular guy takes the nerd under his wing because he wants to make her the prom queen because of a bet, and of course she's very beautiful. She just has to change her clothes and things like that. So I'm getting like a little bit of this, or a Cinderella story here or something, and maybe somebody thought they won over you, or now you're defeated, but no, you're not. We're getting like a lot of these energies today, and I think, we have Mars here, so this is where it comes from. And once again, always if the reading doesn't resonate with you, just check another one. We have diligence. Yeah, look at this. This is perfect. We were just talking about this. You have to be diligent in your choices. You have to thread carefully forward, diligently, because there is a divine timing when the time is completely right. The ugly duckling, when he's in the middle of becoming a swan, his feathers are a little bit ruffed and he's a little bit confused. Am I a duckling or am I a swan? So you're kind of like in the middle of this transformation between the old and the new. Maybe it's confusing for you as well. It's like, who am I? Am I the old me? Or am I the new me? Who is the new me even? So it's like a little bit confusion here. So there's also needs to be a time where you are transforming, like being ready. You are being ready. So, and the last oracle card here is Harmony. Trine. Oh, there's a trine here. Trine are aspects in astrology that are very, very positive. They come with opportunities, luck, flow. They are beneficial and rewarding. Yeah, very positive aspects. Trine, harmony. Yeah, so it is going. Yeah, we keep hearing once again, like you are going to win. You're gonna be the beautiful swan presented to the world, and this is just a metaphor, but it's saying like how you somehow were the underdog, or people didn't think you were gonna win, or I don't know what, and then you end up doing it big time here. Something big is going on with you. I think pile number 1 actually. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're riding away here with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Cups, 2 knights. Knight of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Look what you're riding straight into. Your legacy, your new abundance, your new happiness. You're very stable. Yeah, you're very stable, and it's gonna be like, if you want to win, I keep getting this, so I'm just gonna go with it. If you want to win over something, if you want to show the world the real you, or if you want to reach something here, it's sacred to you, it's important to you, and it really shows here that it seems to be completely where you're headed towards. Knight of Wands and Knight of Cups, pretty interesting, because both Knight of Wands looks back, Knight of Cups looks back, like they're looking over their shoulder. The saying, looking over your shoulder, is almost like, where's the enemy? So once again, like, you're getting rid of your enemies. If this is a shadow part of yourself, or if this is actual people It could even be that you're stuck in a marriage with someone, stuck in a contract with somebody. You have a very difficult boss or any type of person that wants to destroy for you or anything like that. And why do I feel like they think they have won, but actually you're planning? I wouldn't say scheming your revenge. I don't know what this energy comes from. Maybe this is their energy. I wouldn't say that. It is like you are protecting and safeguarding what is sacred to you. And then you're going to go after, because there's going to be some big success coming to you. Like with the Ten of Pentacles, even with Lion leadership, but Lion, the fifth house Leo, you know, Leo belongs in the fifth house together with the sun. So there seems to be some big success coming to you. And I feel like you're waiting for the right time, or, you know, this is universe's plan for you, is to reach that success, but also to be able to guide you, because it's also about the steps that you're taking the right steps until it's really time for you, for this, what is this big happening, this big event, maybe, you know, where you go live or publishing, or when you, I don't know what, but it seems like it could even be a cosmic event happening that you're moving towards. Yeah, okay, I think that's your message. Pile number 1, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. This reading is sponsored by Starlight Evolution, 2 healers that I personally love and trust. They are easy in the top 3 best healers that I have crossed paths with the last 10 years. And promoting them gives me free sessions, which is great. So you'll find them on their website, starlightevolution.com, and the coupon code ANGEL10 gives you 10% discount. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So universe's plan for you right now, you felt drawn to the bison. We're going to put it here in the corner whilst we prepare the first part of your reading. We're going to take one of these cards. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards. We are going to take 2 of these cards. And we're going to start with those messages, and then we'll continue with some oracle cards I have prepared, and maybe even some more tarot cards. So what is universe's plan? Okay, let's do both these 2. Yeah. Once again, what is universe's plan? What is universe's plan for pile number 2? What is universe's plan for pile number 2? Let's do those 4, and we're going to take 2 of these. Look at the eyes. 4 eyes watching you. Okay. We are ready, so back to the bison. How can I know myself as absolute? And we have B. We have B. It looks like forward. Fast forward. Do you see that? Fast forward or move forward. How can I know myself as absolute? I wanted to also read in the book because it said something so good in the book. So, bison. As the largest North American land animal, bison has no natural predators. He can run fast, jump high, and turn quickly. Yet he spends most of his time calmly grazing and resting and chewing his cud before moving on. So yeah, I like that a lot. He has no natural predators. He's fast. He can jump high. He can run, but he's like relaxing and cooling and taking life easy. And look how beautifully he also has a little purple flower in his hair, or whatever to call it. Yeah, his hair. So it says B also here. Okay, so let's look at these cards. Just B. And we have a sea otter here, I think, with keeping it in check. Pay attention to what's going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. Okay. This, just be. Don't move too quickly. In the light of the moon. A full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can be anything from fears to your soul's beauty. Resisting your soul's Beauty. How can I know myself as absolute? I like it here. Somehow it feels like this is the card that centers you. It's about... It's pretty funny because we have the moving forward, but at the same time be... So it's like almost like moving forward in the right way, not taking the wrong path. Universe plan for you right now is to help you take the right path, because we can take the wrong path, even if I don't believe we can ever be in the wrong place, because we're always where we're supposed to be, because, you know, but it seems to be, somehow it feels, there's something they're trying to make you realize. Universe's plan for you right now is to make you realize something. And to do that, it's almost like you have to stand still. Instead of running and jumping and moving too quickly into something, it's like you have to stop for a second. It's like you have to stop for a second. A full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. It's like you have to stop for a second to see the full picture. The full moon here shows the full picture. Things are coming up to light here. We have 3 of Swords. We have Knight of Pentacles. You're definitely meant to move forward with the Knight of Pentacles, but with the Knight of Pentacles being this earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, you know, and all these Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, they're very discerning in, you know, planning their future and the steps that they take. They don't do any rash decisions. So there is a right path for you. There is something, you know, but there's also like it's almost like you need to stop, and something needs to be cleansed out almost with the 3 of Swords here. In the light of the moon, something will be released, something will be healed. And then you can move steadily forward with the Knight of Pentacles. We have 5 of Pentacles as well here. And we have 9 of Wands. Wow. I mean, you're struggling here so much. Yeah, you're struggling so much here with the 5 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands. You're struggling to make it work for you. And this is really not, you know, not pushing anything. Sometimes, you know, we need to push through, but this is like, you don't have to run, you don't have to jump, you don't have to stress right now. It seems to be the best thing right now is to stop and to heal and to realize something as well. Something needs to be realized here or seen. So it's like almost like you're missing some important information, or you need to get a certain type of insight here to get some type of clarity. Because with the Knight of Pentacles ready to move forward, and then we have 5 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands, it almost feels like a stop here. So almost like you are at the crossroad, waiting for the new path. And I think the best thing you can do is to wait, because the waiting in itself seems to have some type of healing purpose here. And there seems to be some insight or information that you are waiting for that also will come to you. So the bison, he's not stressed. He's just being. He's just in the present, you know. And yes, I can run, I can jump, I can do this, I can do that. I'm a big bison, you know. But, you know, I'm going to take it easy and chill. And I'm going to eat my food here in peace. And I'm just going to like, this is a little bit like Ferdinand the Bull, you know. Yeah, you know the story about Ferdinand the Bull. He doesn't want to play with the other bulls. He rather just... I only know it in Swedish. I don't know it in English, but yeah, he rather just smell the flowers. Yeah, we had a flower here. So this is something about stop, smell the flowers. I think, you know, to soothe your stress. Universe's plan for you is to soothe your stress and help you through this difficult type of transformation that you're going, because there seems to be some type of transformation and healing here, so that you're ready, because you are at the crossroad here, so that you know which path to take, because you're meant to take a new path, but to know which one, to not take the wrong one or take a detour. Once again, I don't think you can take the wrong one, but you could take a one that's not really, okay, this wasn't good. But it's like they want to put you on the right path immediately. We have Moon in Libra with companionship. And look at this shaking hands. Yeah. Moon in Libra, companionship. And we have Jupiter in Capricorn in the 10th house with control. Okay. I think we're going to just continue with these as well. Desert and resilient here. Desert. Control. But Jupiter in Capricorn is a little bit difficult, actually. Because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And Saturn is all about, rules and regulations and doing it by the book, and it's this very slow, earthy energy. Then we have Jupiter, which is completely on the opposite, very expansive, biggest planet, very expansive. So something is like, I feel like I want to implode almost. So it's held from you, almost. It's almost like your abundance is held from you. And it's frustrating. And it's tiresome. Actually, it's frustrating and it's tiresome. And it demands resilience from you here with the desert. But also with the Moon in Libra and companionship here, there is something for you. There is something very, very good for you. And I don't know why you have all these obstacles in the way. The only thing that I can feel is that there is something, has something to do with your healing. So universe is not punishing you in any way. Not in any way. If you feel like things are taking so long, and if you feel like, why can't I overcome this? Why can't I get this? I don't know what this is with the 7th house, the Moon in Libra companionship here. But it feels like, 7th house can also talk about deals and contracts, very important things, So there seems to be something, and we put it here underneath the bison here. So this is something that's really yours, that new job, that's a perfect relationship, the perfect solution in your financial situation. Something is just meant to be. Very funny because we have Jupiter in Cancer right now in the 7th house. So this is very auspicious and very full of blessings for you here. But it seems like it's locked. Like the stern Saturn. Saturn is a very stern teacher. It's locking it. Saturn is the teacher of karma. So there seems to be a karmic situation here. What is the lesson here? And there is something with, or just when I wanted to say, there's something with releasing some, I see releasing tears. Releasing tears. So it's in the light of the moon. A full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. So it's like your beauty, it's like your soul is locked. It's like your abundance is locked in a prison. And everything good that is yours. And once again, this is not universe punishing you. This is not your karma punishing you. But there is a blockage here. A karmic, I wouldn't even say blockage. There's a karmic lesson. There's not even lesson, like some deep type of healing that needs to happen. And for that to happen, it's like you have to stop. And you have to breathe. And you have to smell the flowers, which maybe sounds so stupid, but it's about being here and now and allowing some type of healing to happen. And maybe that's very difficult because you feel there's definitely you need something here with the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. This is affecting your health. This is affecting your finances. So, this is hard for you. I see this very hard for you. So then it's even more difficult to stop and smell the flowers. What kind of stupid advice is that? I have a real problem here. I don't want to smell the flowers. Like, what problem is that gonna solve? But it's allowing your body to relax in a way which starts the natural healing process in your body. So the healing seems to be, universe's plan for you right now is to help you heal, because it's frustrating even for the universe to see you struggle like this, because it's like you're stuck, it's like you're stuck in this endless desert and there's no water, and at the same time there is a lot of abundance. Let's do cards here. Let's do 3 cards, because I feel like there is like some type of abundance that is locked behind this healing process that kind of needs to happen here. We have the Magician. Yeah, wow, look at that. Yeah, breaking free from this is what will manifest everything that you need. The World. Wow, look at this. I mean, this is perfect. Yeah, so ending this, because the World is the last major arcana card. It's about the ending and the achievement here. And the Magician here, wow, this is wonderful. This is really, this is what needs to happen here, or what the universe is trying to help you with here. This very deep, maybe even very painful healing. That is, this very painful blockage, maybe this stern karmic Saturn teacher that has been like really controlling your life in some way. It feels making you, I don't know why, but I saw the snake biting his tail, like things are just going in a circle, like stuck in a loop with the same problem, not completely finding a solution to it. Or I think it's a Greek mythology. I read it yesterday because I was reading about the deflected Kundalini rising, which I have, which is this type of energy. So I know you. I know the frustration here. And it's about Siphonus, I think, which was rolling a stone up to the top of the mountain, and when he reached the top of the mountain, it just rolled down again. And then he brought it up and it rolled down again. So this is like really, this is siphoning our energy, going up, and then, oh, success, and whoop, oh no, I lost it, I have to do it again. So this is a little bit this type of frustration here. And the key here, and I love the 3 of Swords here. And it's pretty interesting because I prepared another reading and I just felt so drawn to 3 of Swords in that reading to put as the front cards. So look out for that reading. Maybe it will come in a couple of days or so, because it could be that there's a message in that pile for you. There is like this, like once again, there is a deep type of healing here that is going to free you. That is going to free you. So universe's plan for you right now is to make that happen, is to make that deep healing and freedom happen, so that you're out of this, so your luck can change. Ladybird with luck, so that your luck finally can change. And it shows here with the Magician that, the only reason things are not working out the way that you want is because of this root problem here. This karmic, it feels bad to say karmic. There's some type of, like you're carrying some type of energy that you haven't released. And when I feel it, I feel like I want to cry when I feel it. But it's sadness. It's a lot of sadness. And it comes from a lot of suffering. And it's like almost like, I could open up your chakra, and it would just be like, whoa, you can just release it. And to be able to do that, you have to stop, and you have to breathe, and you have to be, and you have to smell the flowers, and you have to face the fears that is hiding your soul's beauty. So there's like a big release here. Taking risks. Taking risks, more desert energy here, because this also looks like some type of desert. And we have, I think this is a hawk. Yeah, I think that's a hawk, or is it an eagle? I think it's a hawk. So anyways, sun, expression. This is nice. Yeah, this is nice with the big sun coming here. Wow, this is very powerful. So yeah, universe's plan for you right now is to bring you through a very powerful healing phase of your life. Yeah, very powerful. Maybe you've been doing this for some time now, but this is really like stepping it up. I want to take like 2 or 3 more last cards because there seems to be so much going on here. So yeah, you're being very powerfully guided, and I do think I think it can be a little bit intense, pile number 1. Yeah, I think it's gonna be can be a little bit intense, but don't be scared of that. Don't be scared of take risk. Yeah, taking risks. Maybe you need to embrace the intensity of it all, because this is what's gonna gonna dissolve it for you. So be resilient here with the desert. Yeah, be resilient here. Good things are gonna come to you. This needs to go. This energy, that you've been carrying many lifetimes, maybe this sadness, this whatever pain you're carrying here that is blocking the flow in your body, making you have maybe physical illnesses, blocking your abundance, making it difficult in relationships, in your career. I don't know what, it needs to really go. And I feel like angry and I feel frustrated here. Maybe that's the feelings that you're feeling. At the same time, I feel like I want to cry. Yeah, I feel all this, and it's not easy, but it's like we have to surrender to the process. Yeah, so we have to surrender to the process with the Hermit here. Wow, look at this. Yeah, we have to surrender to the process and integrate more of smelling the pink flower, smelling the flowers. Be like the bison. Yeah, we need to be like the bison. How can I know myself as absolute? To know ourselves, to go deeper within ourselves, to release the control of the stern Saturnian energy here. The stern Capricorn energy here. Capricorn, Saturn energy, it's very strict. I'm a Capricorn rising and also an Aquarius moon. So, Saturn is the ruling planet of the mold of both of them, So I know Saturn and I know Saturn energy very good, actually. And also Capricorn energy, South Node in Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn. So yeah, it is like really, it brings us a lot of hard work, and it's about breaking free from that. So Saturn and Capricorn energy is also trying to help us, because we need to be resilient, and Saturn Capricorn energy is resilient because there seems to be, you're purging very deep things here. This is not something that you have accumulated just in this lifetime. This goes back lifetimes and lifetimes, So it's like it's helping you. So it's not our enemy, but it's keeping us in something that almost feels like a karmic prison. Like Siphonus, I don't know his name, that was rolling pushing the stone up to the mountain, just going, woohoo, finally, I got this stone up to the mountain, just to make it fall down again. And then doing that over and over again is exhausting. It's exhausting, it's frustrating. Of course, times, we just want to lay down on the floor and cry, and that's fine. That's also fine, But the Hermit here, it's an inner journey, very strong inner journey for you. Ace of Pentacles, it's going to free you. And it's going to get you the abundance that you deserve. And now the battery is going low and there's a red light blinking. So let me just change the battery and I'll be back. Okay, I am back. So yeah, going inwards. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You will unlock your abundance. This is what they want you to do. It's get you out of this once and for all. Get you out of this. And the devil. Yeah, get you out of this devil energy. The karma here, the very difficult karma here that you need to get out of your system, get out of your way once and for all. And it's very nice here. We have the Magician, we have the World here. So there's going to be great things coming to you after this. But it needs really to be, there's a big focus on this. Yeah, there's a very, very big focus on this. So this is universe's plan for you right now, to help you heal, transform and transcend this karmic blockage once and for all that is making you physically struggle, physically ill, maybe even dealing with some illnesses, or that's bringing relationship issues, financial issues, whatever type of issues this is bringing you. It's different here because this is general reading. to help you complete. And I think this has been going on for years, but something feels like it's going to speed up here. So I want to say, if it becomes a little bit intense, and we just have a full moon eclipse right now. It's September when doing this reading, but this is the timeless reading. So whatever is going on astrologically, could be that it is helping you with this. But we have a full moon here, and we have the sun here, full moon eclipse, and the solar eclipse here, in September. So it could be that right now, big time focus on this. Yeah. Okay, pile number 2. I think we're going to stop here. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. This reading is sponsored by Starlight Evolution, 2 healers that I personally love and trust. They are easy in the top 3 best healers that I have crossed paths with the last 10 years. And promoting them gives me free sessions, which is great. So you'll find them on their website, starlightevolution.com, and the coupon code ANGEL10 gives you 10% discount. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So universe's plan for you right now, you felt drawn to the earthworm. Let's put it here in the corner because we're going to prepare the first part of your reading. We're going to take one of these cards. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards. We're going to take 2 of these cards. And we're going to start with those messages. And then we'll continue with some oracle cards I have prepared. And maybe even some more tarot cards. So let's see here. So what is universe's plan for, that's the one, for pile number 3. Right now. Okay, we're going to do 2 of these. Okay. That's funny. Just drop the whole deck. So what is universe's plan? For pile number 3. Yeah, that one wanted to stay. Okay, we're gonna do these 4 cards. So, whoops. What's going on? Do I accept myself without judgment? And we have breathe with some angel wings and a little heart here. So breathe. We have a polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. Pretty interesting because both in pile number 1 and 2, there was kind of a message of waiting, not rushing anything, and being. And here it's more about you can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goal. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. Do I accept myself without judgment? It is about accepting your. It's about going. It is about claiming something, but claiming what is yours without holding yourself back. Because when we are judging ourselves, in one way or another, we are holding ourselves back. And look at this, is it a crab? What was it called in English? Is it a crab? There's another name. Let's just call it a crab. Cancer, is that a name? Cancer sounds so strange. But anyways, it's all colorful here. Red and white can't hide here, and the big eyes, almost showing wonder. So yeah, it's time for you to somehow step forward and claim what is yours without holding yourself back in any way. Without hiding yourself here in the ground like the earthworm does. Look at this, 2 of cups. 2 of cups. Getting what is yours. Take what is yours with the 2 of cups. 9 of Pentacles. Enjoy it and be happy with the 9 of Pentacles. Go after it and be happy. I mean, this is a great reading. And the sun. Something is going on. The last readings in pile number 3. Like, it's very different energy from pile 1 and 2. Pile 1 and 2 is also good, but pile 3, everything seems so easy lately. Yeah, you know, it's just like you have no obstacles. You just go after what you want. Things are going good for you. Things are easy for you. This is like, has been the message in pile number 3 lately. And even here, look, 2 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. You are enjoying something that you got here with the 2 of Cups. And the Sun, you know, I mean, this is great. There's a lot of joy here. And also 2 of Wands here. There's a lot of expansion. There's a lot of new plans. Yeah, with the 2 of Wands, new plans here. So universe's plan for you right now is for you to not hold yourself back anymore, but go after what is yours and what you want. You want this. There's something that you want, but it's a little bit like you are holding yourself back in one way or another. It could also be that you're something with you not being... Something with negative thinking is like stopping you from manifesting something that you could easily manifest. This card shows that whatever this is, it will come easily to you. So the biggest obstacle on your path is you, pile number 3. Yeah, it's you. You are the biggest obstacle, and the way you think and the way you feel about yourself. So it's breathe. It's about releasing negative thinking. It's about not thinking at all, but with wonder, go after the things that you want. Polite declaration. Yeah, it's just about like moving forward with confidence, because you're going to be successful. So get you to move forward with confidence, because you're going to be successful. Moving forward will open new doors for you. It will open new opportunities. It will bring new growth and expansion in your life. Very happy growth and expansion. I mean, 2 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, this Sun, 2 of Wands. It's perfect. Yeah, it looks perfect. Pile number 3. Everything looks good here. We have Jupiter in Libra with negotiation. Look at the moon and the sun. Pretty funny, because now recording this video, it is a timeless reading, but it could be something else astrologically going on. But right now there's eclipse season in September. You know, we have a full moon lunar eclipse, and we have a partial solar eclipse. So yeah, so anyways, somehow, you know, there's a whole, it's these two are balanced here with Libra. Yeah, something is very balanced here. Something is working out perfectly in your favor. The only thing stopping it is you and the thoughts that you have about yourself. And there's things that you're telling yourself, or things that you're believing, that's actually bluntly not true. It seems. And I think universe's plan for you right now is to make you release that, and to make you take steps, and you can move in whatever direction you want. You know, so you can't even do anything wrong here, which makes me think that you are super aligned. The stars are very aligned for you, because look at this. We have Jupiter in the 7th house. But Jupiter, Jupiter in the 7th house brings a lot of success, because 7th house, you know, is the house of intimate relationships and partnerships, but actually it's also a house of gain, which can bring us a lot of income. So it seems like there's like a lot of, once again, like you're very aligned with some very successful karmic golden good path or something like that. And once again, like it's like, why it's like getting you out of the bushes. I don't know why I said bushes, but it's like it's this crab is crawling out of something, and look at this beautiful blue eyes. Whoop, you know, okay, you know, so this is you, you know, it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to do this, and it's like almost like you can't fail, you know, somehow it feels like you can't fail. So I mean, you're ready to cash in something here. You're ready to cash in something here, and you know, something is like super balanced in your favor, like something is really aligned in your favor. What's this last card? Look at this inspiration. We have Mercury in Pisces. Mercury in Pisces with inspiration. Let me just adjust the lighting a little bit. Okay, I think that worked. You probably don't even see it, but I did something here. Yeah, let me put, I put some more light. Yeah, because I felt like that was needed, because the sun went into some cloud here. Yeah, sun went into some cloud. Even when the sun gets into some cloud, there will be an external force bringing you light, like I did now. I brought you some extra light here. So yeah, once again, like you're somehow very highly supported, and now it's like, hey, try that, go after that. Like universe is pushing you to do several things. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. Like not to hold yourself back, and have a little bit more fun actually as well. So we have Mercury in Pisces in the 12th house. This is very deep inspiration, because when it's in the 12th house, it is divine. So with Jupiter here, I know Jupiter is not in the 12th house here, but Jupiter in the 12th house is the divine protector. So somehow it makes me feel once again like you're divinely protected right now. Or I wouldn't even say protected, aligned. You're divinely aligned right now to create and manifest some really big successes for yourself. And I do once again feel like it's not one thing they want you to go after. There's several things that you can manifest because you are aligned. Yeah, because you are aligned. Let's do, I think we're gonna do one more tarot card there in the end, because I saw 3 of Swords. Okay, let's do more. 5 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. This is interesting because I can't feel this energy in your reading at all. 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, Knight of Wands. Have you gotten rid of this recently, maybe? Something with getting rid of this, because 5 of Cups, shows something happened in the past. Something happened in the past. It brought you pain. It made you depressed. It made you sad. It brought all these feelings and thoughts to you. Yeah, okay, universe's plan for you right now. There is something that happened in the past. And something that happened in the past. And it could even be somebody was mean to you, or there was some disappointment or something. It broke your heart several times, maybe several people, and it created all these feelings and thoughts and judgments about yourself. And this is, what is almost blocking the way you are breathing, causing some type of stress maybe in your nervous system even. So anyways, it's really like about releasing that, because this happened in the past. This is not even happening now. And with the Knight of Wands, it's almost like giving you the confidence to let it go. Give you the confidence to kick this out of your life. If this is still in your life, to kick it out of your life, kick it out of your mind, so that because you're already ready. I mean, you have already prepared yourself. You are already aligned, so you have already done some really, really good things with yourself, I feel. But it's like there is ghosts. Yeah, actually, it feels like there are ghosts in your mind telling you otherwise. Could even be that you're picking up on collective energy, because we have a 12th house here. And being a 12th house stellium, I know like 12th house can really be connected to hidden enemies and energetic enemies, because energy is hidden. So we're picking up things from the collective, and somehow it resonates with the pain that we had, or the negative thinking that we had with ourselves. So kind of like it's ghosts almost. Or it's the residue of things that you have already healed, that you think that you haven't healed. So something with finally kicking that out, because you are so ready to let it go. I mean, the pain has happened. The pain is in the past. The karma is resolved. You don't need to think and feel like this anymore about yourself. You don't need to think and feel like this about your life. It's not even true. So once again, it seems like the biggest enemy here, holding yourself back from success and abundance, is yourself. And once again, it's about getting this out of the way and get you to claim several things that you want for yourself. And it's part of the universe plan also to see you enjoy the success that you have with this, to see doors opening up for you, and to see this positive change come into your life and bring you new inspiration. Yeah, bring you new inspiration. Okay, let's see what else we got here. What is that? We have a frog and detox. Yeah, detox your mind. Yeah, this is definitely, detox your mind and the things that you think and feel about yourself and things that has already happened, that's in the past, is kicking all those things out. We have an owl with sight. Detach your emotions from situations that you can't control, and detaching you from things that is not your problem. Why do I feel like somebody's dumping their problem on you? Yeah, something about dumping problems on you, and it feels like that's also because we have the 12th house here, and we talked about being psychic sensitive. This 12th house is the psychic sensitivity, and yeah, Mercury in Pisces also, because Mercury is all about the mind. Wow, this is perfect. Mercury in Pisces in the 12th house definitely talks about being very psychic sensitive, super intuitive actually. You're definitely picking up on things that's not yours, and you have very strong abilities actually, but there seems to be, you know, detox here. Somebody or something is dumping things on you, or you're picking it up and it's not yours, and it's about you. You know, I feel like you're really resonating with the owl energy here. Look how you're rising up here, and your third eye is open. You definitely are carrying the high priest energy, the psychic, the very intuitive one. So this is very good. Yeah, this is nice. This is came up. It's almost like there's some energy that has it's there. But once again, you know, it's your job to cleanse it, to clean it. But universe is helping you to be aware of that and to clean that out, and to really like love yourself. Pile number 3, you came a far way with the 9 of Pentacles. You have already come such a far way. You do love yourself. I think you do love yourself. I just think, once again, there's some ghosts and some energy that you're picking up on that's telling you otherwise, and is somehow making you not claim what is yours, or making you hold yourself back in one way or another. We have forgiveness. Yeah, there could be that to be able to kick this pain out of your life here, the disappointment here, the thing that happened in the past that you somehow, there's some ghosts or some residues that you fully haven't let go of. Could be that, you know, there needs to be some type of forgiveness here. So it's really like, but cutting the last cords with the past, cutting that. Like, you don't need that. Pile number 3, you don't need that. Look, everything looks so nice. Everything you touch turns to gold. This is the message that I'm getting. Every path that you take will lead you to some type of success and good manifestations. And we have Neptune with mystery. This is very interesting because Neptune is connected to the 12th house, and we have confusion here. So Neptune is connected to illusions and delusions. Once again, there's things like affecting your mind, affecting the way you feel, affecting the way you think. And maybe you think it's a mystery, but it's not. It's about detoxing. It's about detoxing your energy. It's about detoxing your mind from this outdated beliefs, from this self-judgment, from this thoughts that you have about yourself. I repeat myself a lot now. I'm so sorry. But the message, you know, is so clear here. I don't get anything else. So there is just a repetition here. So we have a 13 here. And that's the death card in tarot. So this is the big ending here, detoxing that, the big ending. And, you know, the owl here also, you know, is very connected to the third eye and the crown chakra, because we're talking a lot about the mind here. Sight, open your sight. And we have the big eyes here, the big blue eyes here. See, you're coming out of the bushes here. You're coming out from hiding in the earth. Yes, it's very safe and cozy in the earth, hiding in your home. But you're meant to claim what is yours. You're meant to go after love. You're meant to go after abundance. You're meant to go after joy and happiness and fun. Everything that you want can be yours, but you need to dare to go after it. This is about daring you to go after it. Should we do one Ace of Cups? The World. Okay, let's stop with these 2 cards. I mean, look at this. Ace of Cups and the World is your last 2 cards. And I love this radiant weight tarot, because it's really radiant. You see the colors? It's super radiant colors. It looks wonderful. So yeah, Ace of Cups and the World is very new beginning for you. Yeah, very new beginning for you, where you will achieve the world, where you will achieve everything that you want. There's big successes here. there's big successes. You have to go grab it. You have to go after it. Love success, career success, financial success, inner child success, happiness. Doors just wants to open wide open, but you need to go after it, and you need to claim it, claim it. Don't hide anymore. Done with the hiding, done with the hiding here. But also time to really kick out the ghosts and the shadows from the past pains, and to also forgiveness. Also start to really forgive, because when we forgive and let go, it doesn't mean that it's okay what they did to you. Of course it's not, but it frees you. It frees you. Forgiveness can be so hard. I know it myself, can be so hard, but it's a necessary part. And it seems you're ready for that. You healed in many other ways, but maybe you haven't reached that full forgiveness and release yet. And maybe that's why there's some ghosts still whispering in your ear, your mother's voice, your father's voice, your own voice, or your shadow aspect's voice, voices of the shadows whispering in your ear. Wonderful, with the Ace of Cups and the World here. Finishing off your reading. Pile number 3, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.